Travels with Phil continues in Plymouth, Massachusetts. And what else might there be in Plymouth? Well, of course, Plymouth Rock. This is right on the waterfront. You see a little opening in the area out here. Well, Plymouth Rock in and of itself is underneath this portico. Not quite that impressive as far as rocks go. It does say 1620 in it. And that is the actual Plymouth Rock right there. But according to the signs out here, the actual rock itself wasn't identified as Plymouth Rock until 1740, 120 years later. This sign up here, which I will get a picture of, says that the original leaders never mentioned anything about a rock, but later on in 1741, a 79 or 95-year-old guy in the church said the rock was the place where the first arrivals made landfall, and he evidently knew some of the original Plymouth people. So you can see by the pictures here, part of it was moved. It was taken away to a different spot, put in a museum. Here's a picture that shows that literally that was it right there. But the whole point is that it was supposedly the spot where the Mayflower saw a rock, a big rock at the time, and that's where they landed and tied their boat. And then here's Plymouth with the bright sun shining. Cape Cod over there on the right-hand side, and then off here in the distance, if I can get this without making it bounce too much, we do have replicas of, which is funny, they spell it Plymouth Plantation, P-L-I-M-O-U-T-H. But just around the corner from all the little boats that are out here in the harbor is just a little bit bigger boat over in the harbor. And you can see it coming around the corner over there. And that's a replica of the Mayflower. As many of you know, I'm Cherokee. I'm mostly European, but I'm also Cherokee. And one of my very distant famous relatives, Will Rogers, used to quip. He was a comedian. And he used to say, well, your relatives may have come over on the Mayflower, but my relatives met the boat. So there's the replica of the Mayflower. That's a pretty small boat to go all the way across the Atlantic. All right, Travels with Phil from Plymouth, Massachusetts.